Another reading for Daughters of Population. So, like, comment, subscribe. Oh my god. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to film my 2022 unhaul. These books consist of books that have been on my shelves for a very long time and I'm just not interested in reading. And my 2022 reads that were kind of disappointing. So they're in this moving box and then I have a tote bag right here. I'm not sure how many I have in total, but we'll start with this bag here. First on the list, we have The Darker Shade of Magic trilogy by V.E. Schwab. If you watched my, I think it was a reading vlog in the car, you know my sentiments about this. It was just very disappointing. I enjoyed the first book, but the second book and the third book following, I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it at all. Like, that's probably the most disappointing book in this box and in this bag. But it's getting unhauled. I'm sorry, V. Schwab. This is the only series of V. Schwab's that I haven't liked. But it's gotta go. Next, we have a DNF. I don't remember how far I got into this, but it's Right Where I Left You by Julian Winters. I just wasn't invested. I didn't care how it ended, so I gave up. I probably got maybe 25% the way through. I don't even remember. My bookmark's not in there anymore. The next I have is The Gilded Ones by Namina Forna. I'm unhauling this because I have a hardcover copy of it, so I no longer need the paperback. I may ask my sister if she wants it, but she doesn't typically read fantasy, but we'll see. First, we have Black Girls Must Be Exhausted by Jane Allen, and the second book, Black Girls Must Be Magic by the same author. This is a trilogy. The third book's coming out soon. I really enjoyed this series, but when I ordered it, because I listened to it on audiobook initially, and when I ordered the paperback, as you can see, it's one of those paperbacks where they like don't cover the entire book with the cover. I hate that. I hate these editions, and so when I ordered it and I saw that they were like this one isn't like that, so why did y'all do it to the first one? But anyway, I ordered the hardcover copies. They're already here, so that's why these are getting unhauled. I need to move faster. The Inheritance Game. This is getting unhauled for probably an unpopular opinion, but I prefer the UK edition of this book, so I'll probably be ordering that soon. Next is Little Women by Louise May Alcott. I want to read this. I read this when I was younger. It was a book that was in my grandmother's house, but I don't remember much of it. I was probably in elementary school when I read it initially, but I bought this edition because it's pretty, but I no longer want it on my shelf, so I'm getting rid of it. Next is two manga series that I bought in a vlog recently. First is Wotakai. I started it, didn't finish. I just wasn't meshing with the writing and the topic because it's a lot about video games and being a huge fan of video games, and I just wasn't interested or to continue reading. Next is The Apothecary Diaries Volume 1 and 2. I enjoyed these slightly, but not enough to continue reading on. I think I gave both of them 3 stars. So the trend continues that Spy Family is the only manga series that I've enjoyed thoroughly. Next, we have another DNF, but this is entirely my fault because I'm not the target audience for this book at all, but it's Tristan Strong, Punches a Hole in the Sky by Kwame Mbalia. I would have really enjoyed this if I was younger, but I'm not interested in middle grade because obviously I'm not the target audience like I stated before, but I really wanted to like it, but I'm going to pass it on so someone else can hopefully enjoy it as well. Well, not as well, but I'm going to pass it on so that someone else can enjoy it. Okay. Next is The Daughter of the Deep by Rick Riordan. This is a mistake copy. I accidentally ordered 2 copies. I don't know how that happened. So that's why this is getting unhauled. Oh, The Gilded Wolves by Roshni Chokshi. Oh my goodness, I love this series. So I'm unhauling this only because I ordered the Fairy Loot edition. So I already have that. So this is getting unhauled because I don't need more than 1 copy. Okay, Black Leopard Red Wolf by Marlon James. This is a dense book. It's been sitting on my shelf since the year it came out. I got it on sale and I was like, oh, I can't wait to read it. But every time I pick this up, I'm just like, it's like heavy. It feels like a brick. It's really heavy and I don't think I'll ever have the courage to pick it up and read it. So hopefully someone else will. So it's getting unhauled. Legendborn by Tracy Dion. This is another case of where I've ordered the special edition. Fairy Loot special edition, so that should be getting here soon. I don't need 2 copies once again. The Other Black Girl by Zakiya Dahlia Harris. This was an interesting read. I don't remember if I gave this 2 or 3 stars on Goodreads last year. But I've never read anything like this, that's what I could say. But I don't want to keep it on my shelves, so it's gotta go. Okay, The Golden Couple by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. This was interesting enough as well, not enough to keep it on my shelves. It's gotta go. Not Sharon. The Life I'm In by Sharon G. Flake. I really wanted to read this. It's been sitting on my shelf for years, but I know it's going to be hard to read. And right now, at the moment, I think I can't read it for emotional reasons. I don't want to be sad, so I'm going to pass it on so someone else can read it. Chlorine in the Sky by Mahogany L. Brown. I also ordered this and read this the year it came out, but I don't remember much of it, so I think I'm going to pass it on. Oh, this is a special edition of A Darker Shade of Magic. If I was going to enjoy the series, I wanted to get every book in this edition, but I didn't, so it's going to go. Skin of the Sea by Natasha Bowen. I have a second copy of this in a special edition. I think it's Alcrate, so that's why this is leaving. Cinderella is Dead by Kaylin Bayron. I think that's how you pronounce it, Bayron. This has been on my shelf since it came out as well, and I'm no longer interested in reading it, unfortunately. Okay. The Dating Plan by Sarah Desai. It's a Book of the Month edition that I randomly picked up. I knew nothing about it, but I think when I decided to pick it up, it's like, it's not the first in its series, and I didn't care enough to get that first book and then read that one as well. Next, 2 of Alex North's book. I don't remember. I think, The Whisper Man, I think, was first, and The Shadows was second. I enjoyed both of these books up until the end. I was disappointed by the end, so I'm getting rid of it. But everything else before the end was good. Everything else. Okay. Beast of a Little Land, I'm sorry, by Joo-Hae Kim. I picked this up at the Mississippi Book Festival in August. I think that's when I went. I went on a panel with this author and I really enjoyed her conversation. So I went and picked up the book, but I didn't connect with the book at all. So that's why it's getting out of here. Okay, Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I bought the entire series in paperback, already read all of them, so that's why this one is leaving. Don't need 2 copies. Oh, let me pair these together. Oh, one more. This should have been with the Little Women. This should have been with the Little Women book I unhauled earlier. these all go together. I just don't care to keep these editions on my shelves anymore. Alice in Wonderland, Heidi, A Little Princess, and Anne of Green Gables. Okay. Next we have Lore Olympus by Rachel Smith. I did enjoy this. The illustrations are cute or whatever, but I just wasn't interested in the story. I don't remember how many stars. Oh, that was really loud. I don't remember how many stars I gave that one. Next, let me get the match to this. Next is Bringing Down the Duke and A Rogue of One's Own by Even Dunmore. I've read this one and I haven't read this one. While I was looking at them on my shelves, and I realized that I'm not interested in reading the second book, and so I might as well get rid of the first as well. I enjoyed it well enough. It was fine, but not enough to keep on my shelves. The Wife Upstairs. Oh, The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. This is another mystery thriller where everything leading up, well, not this case. I remember now. I'm remembering as I'm speaking. The main character, I just didn't like this one. The main character, I didn't like her either. Yeah, I'm done with this book. It's getting off my shelves. The Stars and the Blackness Between Them by Joanna Petrus. I enjoyed this one as I read it, but after it's been sitting on my shelves for a couple of years, I believe, I don't really remember much from it, and not enough to keep it on my shelves. And lastly, we have a graphic novel, The Shades of Magic graphic novel, The Steel Prince by V. Schwab. I read this because of King in the trilogy. I thought he was an interesting character, wanted to read his prequel, but it was okay, not enough to continue with the series and not enough to keep it on my shelves. And that is the last book. Yeah. So these are the books that are leaving my shelves. Obviously, they never get back on my shelves after I finish reading them, the ones that I did read. So now they're leaving my space and going to a new home. So good for them. I hope you enjoyed this video. I should have another video coming up right after this, my favorites of 2022. I'm excited to film that one. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't let my opinions of these books sway you from picking them up. If you're interested, if a title or a cover stood out to you, go pick it up. Give the author a chance. Everybody doesn't have the same opinion, but I hope you all have a nice rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.